So when me and my husband were dating and we felt like it was going to get really, really serious, I shared with him a lot of things about my past, just in case during his divorce it got drug up or someone found out about something, just because I didn't want anything from my past to hurt him during his divorce. To be honest, we waited 5.5 months for me to meet his daughter, and I respected that, and I understand you're putting someone you barely know around, honestly, your most precious gift. So I respected that. To be honest, and please don't think less of me, but I'm being honest here, because of some of the shadier characters Bio Mom was dating, we did background checks. And there was a point where I asked her, well, me and my husband asked her for a last name of a guy she was dating, and she was, what are you going to do, a background check? And we were honest, and we said yes. Their divorce decree says she can't live with people who are subjects of restraining orders. They're being charged with a certain type of crime. So we wanted to do a little background check just to avoid anything. And she straight up told me at one point, will you just tell me if you find anything? And we kind of chuckled because we thought it was funny. But in all honesty, she was never really upset about us doing background checks on any of the guys she dated. She got upset when I did a background check on the guy who lived upstairs and I found out he was going through a divorce and he was being charged with domestic violence. And I said, we just don't, be careful. That's all we told her. We told her, we didn't say she couldn't send the daughter up there to play with his kids. But we just said, just be careful, be aware. But yeah, I fully support that thought process. Really get to know these people first. And one of the guys she was dating, this is just a fun story. So I did a little bit of research on him and found out that one of the guys she was dating was still technically married. And she had put some charges against him for reckless endangerment of their child. And she had said that, he'd filed for divorce and everything. And I told her, look, all the other paperwork, their marriage license online, the charges online. I said, why wouldn't the divorce decree be, or the divorce proceedings be on site? In Texas, most counties have their paperwork online. And she goes, the counties doesn't have it. And I said, look, I don't want you to be treated like you're a dummy. And he's lying to you. He's not filed for divorce. And at that, she kind of put her foot down with him. And so I guess that kind of helped her in a roundabout way. But I would hope if I was out there dating somebody and they're like, we're going to run a background check. If that makes you feel more comfortable having me around your kids, you've known me for a month and you're like, I want to get serious. I want to around my kids. Do so. If that gives you peace of mind, I'm just saying, but just respect, it goes both ways. So if my mom wanted to do a background check on me, I wouldn't be that upset.